Hey everyone, Shawn Clement here, and today is the first day, our first out of 20 training sessions for the off season. It is now time, you can see we're indoors again, but we have just an amazing, I've been working on this all summer, and we're going to have a very structured, every week I'm going to give you homework, and what's really important about this homework, because again, when you're seeing a lot of people the way I do and you're getting this amazing feedback, you realize, hey, you know, you tried to go to the target, but something prevented you from going to the target. We have these little surprises during the swing that tends to take our attention and focus off the target, and we're going, well, I wonder why it felt that way, and I wonder what happened here, and it felt like something was off. So we can nip those in the bud and really allow you to predict throughout the swing what's actually going to transpire so that there are no surprises and there are no short circuits to take you off your task, okay? So today is club face and grip awareness, right? So hopefully you've been working on your grip. If not, obviously we have an amazing series for the grip here inside the premium set, so go check that out. Once you've got your grip, well, we're going to close the face significantly, and I want you to feel now when you hold the club in your hands, you hold your arms right out in front of you, how you got a lot more weight in your lead hand when the club face is closed. And if we put the club straight up in the air, now you feel like it's pretty balanced between your hands. But when your hands go forward, oh, now it feels like there's a lot more weight in the right hand. So we close it a bit, move the hands forward, and now the club is balanced very differently, okay? So from this position to that position, straight up, forward, now it feels really open. And if I really open the face and I move my hands forward, well, now it's complete foul ball, okay? So now you have a lot of weight in your trail hand, the bottom hand, evenly distributed, and a lot of weight in the lead hand. So now let's look and feel what that's going to how it's going to happen when you load it up. So let's start with just fishing. So if I load it, notice how with this camera here, I've got my club face closed. I load it up. I feel that nice hinge on my snuff boxes, and you can see how the club face is pointing straight up toward the sky. So from there, I feel that nice support underneath my index finger. And it really feels very different compared to when I go toe up, load. Oh, now that I feel that my loaded position on my wrists is very different when I cast it out. And when I open it, load. Wow, that feels very different. Now that feels very open. Cast it out there, okay? So the key now is to really feel how you're going to throw that club into your picture or cast a fishing pole at your picture. So if we look at it from underneath, close face, take my posture, back swing, get out of the way, let it load. So if I was going to try and cast one over your head, there it is. Let it load. I feel like my club face is pointing more toward the sky. Cast it towards you. Let it load. There we go. Now I'm going to cast it toward the target. Target, 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 target. Bzzz, cast it out toward the target. So now I'm feeling a very emphatic release of my right hand over my left hand because there's so much more weight in my lead hand. Target, target, target. Notice how that's still not very close coming through there. Collect, release, there's that big release. Notice the club face is pointing straight toward the ground now, okay? So now if I go square, neutral, here we go, backswing, load and hinge. So notice as it hinges, when I feel pretty square at address, it's square to slightly open. So, square would be 45 degrees, open would be pointed toward the ground, and close would be toward the sky. So it's slightly open to square. Now I'm going target, target, target. And you'll notice, whoa, that looks pretty open coming through. Now I could release it early to save it, so I can save that, right? But you notice here the release, the toe of the club is much more up, right, than down here toward the ground. So I can, you know, if we look, we take a page out of a few different golf professionals' books. Hank Haney comes to mind.